There are some people in this world who might say you're not a Halo fan for not liking the direction the new games took. There are some people in this world who might even call you an absolute boomer for it. When 343 took over Halo, a lot of people were concerned, optimistic, and excited. I know I was. When that happened at the time, I didn't own an Xbox because the previous one vomited it all over the floor and died. Upon the announcement of Halo 4, I was stoked. So I went around with a lawnmower, knocked on some houses, and earned me enough money to buy my friend's Xbox. Eventually Halo 4 came around, and I shoveled some snow to buy myself a copy of it. I remember putting the game into the disc tray, and I was so excited, but at the same time, I was very anxious about it. I haven't seen any YouTube videos about it or anything like that, no cutscenes or anything. I had no clue what Halo 4 was going to be like. Am I going to love it? Am I going to have core memories playing it like every other Halo, even Halo Wars up until this point? People back then would say you're viewing Halo through nostalgia goggles, or you're a Bungie fanboy. People had valid concerns about Halo that wasn't based on Bungie not making Halos anymore, since Halo Wars was developed by Ensemble Studios, not Bungie, and a lot of people loved it. Hell, I still think about the soundtrack and large-scale Halo battles up until this day. And seeing how Halo's doing up until this day proves that it wasn't nostalgia that drove some people away from the newer titles. It was way too much change in a short period of time. Perhaps the same could be said about Reach at the time. For those who remember when Reach came out, the community was divided, but most people still enjoyed it, and it was very popular for a long time. It was different, but it still felt like Halo, if you know what I mean. So after getting the game and booting up Halo 4, with all the hype of years playing Halo and entering the game with sheer love for Halo, I started the campaign. The disappointment of Halo 4 was undescribable to me at the time. It was kind of like getting only socks from Santa Claus for Christmas, you know? Like, he's been watching you all of these years, and he knows your interests, and he knows you, but he just still gets you fucking socks, you know? The first mission, I was kind of put off by Chief's new armor. It was very clunky compared to Halo 2 and 3, and the grunts honestly were disgusting and no longer cute, which gave them sort of their charm, in a way. The elites looked terrible, okay, and even more clunky than Chief. Both Chief and elites are supposed to be agile and nimble, but the most iconic characters in all of Halo barely resemble themselves from the previous titles. I think Halo 4 was too much in a short period of time. They should have stuck to what people were waiting for, while innovating in aspects of the game that actually matters, like Cortana. They did a really good job on her, by the way. I'm gonna be honest, after playing like the first 5 missions of Halo 4 at the time when it came out, I sort of just stopped playing it, and only wrapped it when I wanted to do a legendary run on all games. I don't really exactly know what my thoughts were back then about Halo 4, but I just sort of stopped playing it. To this day, I actually still play Halo 4's campaign, on Legendary sometimes, picking out things that I like, and really noticing everything that I don't. The disappointment I had at the time was enough for me to be put off by Halo and stay away from Halo 5, and the newer titles except for Halo Wars 2. They did a really good job making that. It was the perfect addition to the first one in my opinion. It makes me sad to feel apathy with the new Halo titles, and I often wonder if I grew out of it, and maybe I did. But thinking about how it vaguely resembles the games I know in almost every way, I think it might have grew away from me. So yes, I've never played Halo 5 ever. I've seen some cutscenes, I've seen reviews from the Act Man, and gameplay, which all seemed like Halo 4 all over again to me. Maybe I'll reluctantly get a copy of Halo 5 and do a legendary playthrough just to honor my favorite video game. I think I said most of what I wanted to, so I'll leave it here. Let me know what you guys think of Halo 5. I'm genuinely curious of what all 3 of you have to say, and if you're in the same boat as me. I know there's a lot of people who mainly just play Reach like me, so let me know if you're that guy as well. Like, share your opinions, and subscribe for more Halo stuff. See you later.